everyone, welcome back to Risa Does Makeup. I am Risa, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what I picked up at this year's Sephora VIB sale. So when I did my VIB recommendations video, I asked if you guys wanted to see a haul, what I ended up getting, and a lot of you said yes, you were interested. So stay tuned to see everything that I picked up during the sale. So I tried not to go too crazy at this sale, as one of my viewers so kindly reminded me that 20% off is not some huge amount, some huge discount. Now, if there's something that you've been wanting that's $100 and you're getting 20 off, $20 is a nice amount, but when you're talking about something that's maybe, 15 or 20 or 25, it's not that big of a discount. I mean, it's a nice savings, don't get me wrong, but it's no reason to go hog wild. And a lot of us get kind of sucked into all the hype, and like we just kind of clamor for things, and a lot of times it can be things that we don't really need. So of course, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I needed everything in this haul, but some things are definitely items that I'm gonna use a lot. I felt like they were good purchases. Now there are a couple things that I'm leaving out of this video because in a week or so, I'm gonna be putting up a holiday gift guide. So I did purchase some things to feature in that gift guide. And then some of the things here, like you might actually see in that video. So I was kind of not sure which way to go. Should I show you the things and they'll just be in both videos? I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm gonna show you some things that might end up in that video, and then some things that I'm not gonna put in this video at all, and you'll just have to wait for the gift guide to see those. So this is, I would say, 97% of what I got. I'm also gonna show you a couple things that I picked up when Ulta had their 20% off. Now that, I believe, was only for their Platinum members. And this sale, yesterday, today, and I believe tomorrow, are only for VIB Rouge. So if you want an explanation of how that works, and the dates for for Beauty Insiders and VIBs, then go check out my recommendations video, my other Sephora VIB sale video. So let's get to what I got. So I want to start with the things that if you saw that video of mine, the recommendations, then you already knew that I was going to get these things. One of them being the Tarte Drink of H2O. I had a sample of this. It's a hydrating boost. It just works really nicely for my oily, dehydrated skin. It doesn't mess with my makeup. It doesn't make me overly greasy. It just feels really nice. It was $39, obviously then less the discount. It is 1.70 ounces. This is what the packaging looks like. And it's just kind of rare that I find a moisturizer that just feels nice on the skin, feels like it is hydrating, and because I do use so many drying products because I have breakouts and I use glycolic for texture issues. So anyway, I did say I was gonna get this, and I did. So there is one thing that I did say in the recommendations video that I was gonna get that I did not pick up during the sale, and that is the Way hair oil. And the only reason why I didn't is because I'm going to be traveling to Los Angeles for Thanksgiving in a couple weeks, and I'm going to be making a stop at Namie's, which I've talked about before. It's a big beauty emporium. It's for pros and for just regular old people that wanna buy some great brands. Anyway, they carry Way, and I believe my discount is greater than 20%. At Namie's, so I held off on that. But I did pick up the Tarlette Toasted palette, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna get this because I have so many warm palettes. I'm like I'm sure a lot of you are, just inundated with these warm palettes lately, like the Natasha Denona Sunset palette just was relaunched. And then of course there's a Morphe 35O and 3502, and then Naked Heat from Urban Decay. Anyway, I decided to give this one a go because I love the other Tarte palettes I have, the Tarlette Original and the Tarlette in Bloom. So I got this one, I used it today, and I really like it. I think I might like it more than my Naked Heat. Pigment's great, has almost pretty much every color I need, with the exception of a black. You guys know I like black shadows in my palettes, but overall I think it's a great selection of colors, good quality, and so far, after having it for a day, less than a day, or using it one time, I'm happy I got it. And then in my recommendations video, I had talked about getting the Hourglass Ambient Metallic palette that was on my wish list, but then I saw this. This is the Becca Apres Ski Palette, and I did mention in that video how much I liked the Becca Luminous Blushes, and then I've always loved their highlighters, And the Bronzed Bondi blush I had gotten a sample of on a little card, and I loved that. Anyway, let me just show it to you. I thought with this, you know, I get highlighters and blush and a bronzer, and I like the quality of Becca, so I just decided to go for this one instead. And then I had been wanting to try CoverFx mattifying products for a long time. I've heard mixed reviews about their mattifying primer and powder and all that, but they had this little set, which I think was $25 or $30, and it comes with, you know, travel sizes or trial sizes of their entire matte collection. So I used it today under my Jouer foundation, and so far so good. It's gonna take a couple days of use to see what I really think, but I feel very matte. The powder is definitely mattifying, and you know, we'll see. I just thought it was cute, a good way to try it. That's what I love about holiday sets, is that it's a good way to try things without having to buy the full sizes, and this is the time of year where everybody puts out these type of sets. So I'll definitely update you on how this works. And the Sephora that I went to is now one of the select stores that carries Colourpop. If you are ever in Las Vegas, planning on coming to Vegas, the Sephora at the Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood is, we were told, the biggest in Las Vegas. It is, they have the most stock, they have the most brands. I thought it would have been the one at Venetian or Caesar's Palace, but actually it is the one at Miracle Mile. So if you are a makeup junkie and you're coming to Vegas, go to the Sephora at Miracle Mile shops. So they had Colourpop, and I saw this glossy lip collection. It is called Feelin Fine. Hold on, can't open it. They had the testers out, and I thought they were all right up my alley. Now, I'm not gonna swatch these, only because I might be giving these as a gift, so I don't wanna swatch them, but I'll show you in the tubes. I know you guys are mad at me right now. You're like, I wanna see the colors. But yeah, I want to give this as a gift, I think, maybe to my hairdresser. Really, really pretty. I do love their ultra glossy lip colors, and it was $18 for this set. And these are all full size, by the way, they're not minis. And then for my hair, I was looking for a new dry shampoo, and I had tried the Living Proof dry shampoo that people rave about, and I was like, I mean, it was okay. And then I saw this Full Dry Volume Blast, and I looked at the reviews, and the reviews are very good for it. It says instant lasting volume and texture. So it's a styling and finishing spray. It's not technically a dry shampoo. It seems like it is more along the lines of a Orbe texturizing spray, where it does soak up some oils, but it also gives a lot of volume. And I found it to be very similar. I'll spray it for you. It might be hard to see, but it does give a lot of volume, and I feel like it's kind of like my Redken Wax Blast that I used to use. So it does give some nice volume and hold, and it smells nice. So I thought I'd give this a try. It's not inexpensive, it's $29, but I don't know, I'll have to update you on this as well. So the last couple things I picked up are lip products. One is the Natasha Denona lip glaze. They had the whole Natasha Denona line, and believe me, I was tempted by a lot of things. I got this lip glaze. I thought it was a beautiful color. I like the texture of it, and this I can swatch for you because this is only going on my lips. And it's a beautiful pinky rose. This is number 16, Wooden Rose, and of course everything will be linked in the description bar. And because I went shopping with Michelle Wong, who is the YouTuber that I just did a collab with, who lives here in Vegas, she is a huge Pat McGrath, Troy Surratt fan and purchaser. And so there is a Pat McGrath area in this particular Sephora. And she had been raving about the lipsticks and eyeshadows and all that. So I was good, and I only purchased a lipstick, and it's the one I have on now, and I tried on quite a few colors. The first one I tried on was Donatella, which is a beautiful like nude pinky beige, but I thought, you know, if I'm gonna splurge on one of these lipsticks, I want it to be something a little bit different than my normal nude. So this is a beautiful light, it's described as a light rose nude, and that's what it is. I think it's such a beautiful color. It feels amazing. She was not wrong when she said these feel incredible on the lips. They're incredibly long wearing. I ate lunch with this on and I barely had to touch it up. And look, this is the packaging. And then I will swatch it for you. I still have remnants from swatching all the lipsticks and liners on my hand. So that is the color. I never said the name. It is Realness. It's called Realness. So that does it for what I picked up at Sephora. And then I also placed, as I said, a tiny Ulta order last week. And all I got in there was a Tarte Shape Tape. I had been using the shade Light and I felt like it was a little too light for me. So I decided to try Light Medium Honey, and I like this one a lot better. I don't like the look of an overly bright under eye. I like it to be a little bit lighter, but sometimes I was noticing that it was just too bright and I wasn't liking the way that looked. So I got another of these. I also got a Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. I will show you what this looks like. I don't know why I keep buying these because they're not the best liquid lipsticks in the world, but I saw this on someone on YouTube or Instagram, and it was such a nice, I don't know why I never bought it before. It looked like such a nice, well, Risa color, a nice nude peach beige color. And the only other thing I got from Ulta was this set of velour lashes. I haven't had the greatest luck with velour lashes in the past, but I don't know, something about these lashes just called to me, and they're packaged so nicely. It comes in this box, and then it has this little card, and then it has another box inside, and then these are the lashes. And I've already trimmed them a little bit because I have to trim most of my lashes, but they're so pretty. And obviously they're not sticking on anymore because I took them off to trim, but that's what they look like. These are called Wisp It Real Good. So that's it. That is my haul for the Fall 2017 Sephora VIB sale. Rouge members do get another 20% off a couple weeks from now. I have a card for that too, but I think I'm done. I think I blew the budget on this shopping trip. So yeah, I hope you guys liked seeing this haul. As I said early on, that you might see some of these things repeat in my gift guide. There's also a couple things I did not show you that will be in that gift guide, which I think will be really, really helpful. So that should be up, I think, next week. And that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, as always, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter. Everything is Risa Does Makeup. And I'll see you guys real soon.